Hi everybody. So I'm sitting here and I'm preparing the feathers after we painted them. And I started wondering to myself, I wonder how I can make them look more like a feather. And I've been playing around. And on some of them I just threw a line in, like that one there and that one there. It's a few of them. Some of them I've already tested. Like that one I put a few lines. I'm going to finish that off. Basically what I did is, on eBay a long time ago I had purchased about 12 of these bottles for $1.99, something like that. They're basically fine liners, and I filled them up with, some have random paint, like this one is fabric paint in white, wicked white, and then I add maybe a few drops of glazing medium to it, just to get it flowing a little better. And then I even have like puffy paint from the dollar store. This is from the dollar store, fabric 3D fashion paint. I just sat here and made sure that all of them flow easily. I have dimensional paint for fabric and textile by Folk Art. And then I have empty bottles that I filled up with different paints. Scribbles. This was sent in Happy Mail many years ago. I have just many different ones, but I was doing this and then I started thinking, how can I make it more realistic? So I grabbed a random piece that's not painted. This one's just holographic, like this. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay. And this one's like a cheapy one, and it started cracking, but that's okay because it's still pretty. It's like finding a feather with broken little thingamajiggers in there. And even this one, it's a clear one that's not painted, and basically I just cut into it. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So I'm going to grab a painted one like this one. Isn't that beautiful though? They remind me of gemstones. So stinking pretty. It's just memorizing. And then there's this side. That side is the acrylic, and this side are the alcohol inks. So with my penny shears, the side that I consider the bottom of the feather, I face the tip towards me. Then I'm just cutting into them like I did the paper feathers, and the fabric feathers, and the washi tape feather. I said, well, let's try that with these CDs and see what happens. And I do like the effect. Do you have to do this? No, just a suggestion. That's all. Just sharing what I'm doing. And it cuts, for some reason, it cuts easier than it did when I was cutting the shapes out. And I did find out that they have these shears, penny shears, at Freight, if you have a Freight. So see, now that's all cut up, right? Then you get your fine liner or whatever you have that has a tip. I've tried the jelly roll, didn't work for me. Could work for you, but it just didn't work for me. I tried the Uniball, didn't work for me. I tried what are the permanent markers? It didn't work for me. So this is my next option. Hope I'm sticking my hand into this one. So I'm just going to run a line through, let it wiggle if you like, right? And then go into the parts that we cut. Does it have to be perfect? No, not for me. See how it's skipping? Kind of like that. No, not kinda. I do like that. These are just ideas. And I personally, I think I might do both sides. I'm not positive at this point. And there's that feather for you. That's using white. You could do dots on here, you can do all sorts of stuff, and that's just an idea. I'm allergic to one of the paints, I don't know which one. This one here did the same thing, right? But I'm using a fine liner bottle, which I think these work better than the expensive fine liners. I don't like the expensive fine liners where you get two for like, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 bucks, I don't know. I like these better. I have more control with them. In this I think I have Sea Breeze or Julep Mint. Oh, I have this one in there. Sweet Mint. Again, mixed with any kind of medium fluid to let it run a little bit easier. Same thing. You can use black. I have one with black right there that we can do right now. Same thing. You can move fast. You can move slow. However you like. Let's see how pretty that is. Then we're going to do the black. And I'm going to use puffy paint from the dollar store on this one. I didn't cut this one, so I think I want to cut into it first, because I do like that look. Kind of want to flip it around, but I don't want to hit the black. But if we do, oh well. Alright. Let's see if we hit that black. No, we didn't. Okay, cool. Okay, I want to see what the flow is to these puffy paints. It's quite thick, but that's okay. It works quite well, actually. You can come back in with a white and do some polka dots and dots. And again, I'm going to mention there, I'll be linking down below all the other videos in this series. So far I think we have 6. I don't know how many more there are going to be. But once all of those are up as separate little series, I will be doing a full episode, all of the series put together. For those who like to watch the long videos, which I know I do. Then there's the ones that just want little series, and that's what I've been doing for these feathers because there's so many steps to them. Okay, so that's that for decorating them. Like I mentioned, you can get your white, which I have white here, Wicked White fabric glue. And let's see if I don't make too much of a mess here. And we could put dots in here, either on top of the black. Okay, I squirted too much. Or next to the black, like this. I like to work in 3s, every other, or wherever. I think I'm going to put it down, and then I'll scoot you guys in. Scoot on in. Get comfy. Let me move this before I put my hand into it. If I were to do dots in black, I would have to make myself a fine liner with the black in it because I think the puffy paint will be too thick. But we can try it. It's not gonna hurt to try. Oh, that one's 4, but that's okay. Isn't that beautiful? You can do X's if you have the patience to do an X. I'm going to put 3 in random places. X's and O's. Will it run together? Maybe, but that's okay. We'll find out. For instance, this one, if I wanted to put some puffy paint, black puffy paint, let's see how that works. I've got glitter over there I want to play with. I don't think that this will show up too much, so no, it's not showing up. On a lighter feather it probably will. Yellow might show up. So we could do yellow dots. I guess these scribbles are 3-dimensional, so it's popping up like that. I'm not too crazy about it. And I have seen some fabric glitter stuff here. I thought I checked all of them. I guess I didn't check this one. And here's where I get the comments that say I waste a viewer's time. But it is crafting, and it's real time. It's not a voiceover. But who cares about those? Those are just people expressing how they feel. And that's fine. I know there's so many others who appreciate the real time and the real life barking that probably happens in their home too. Alright, hopefully we got it unclogged. See these pieces that come out? I use those. I use them in mixed media. Sometimes I encapsulate them in my jewelry. This keeps spinning. Okay, I'm not going to tighten it so tight then. Let's see. It's not coming out. Nope, I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, it's really tough. Huh. I guess it's really old, so it's actually coming out in balls. So this one's no good. Alright. It's been hot here, so I can see why that happened. And I do have the Elmer's brand glitter. I don't know where that came from, but it's Elmer's brand. How do you take this off? There we go. And you can put dots. And you can put glitter. Another one that I did. Oh, I just put a wet one. Well, I don't know where it's at. You can foil them. I foiled one with foil. You get tacky glue the same way we do the paint. You put the foil and then you remove. You have to just let the paint settle and become tacky. And I don't see the other one. We could do it together. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's do one together. Now it won't be ready till the next video. I'll share it with you guys, but at least I'll share it now so you guys can see how to do it. So you get, I have just fabric tack in here. I want to do it to this one here. Oh, that's painted. There's special glue that you can use, but I just use this. Right? Oh, I was off camera. Thanks for yelling at me. Okay. I wonder how many times I was off camera then, because I didn't look up. It is so easy to get off the camera because I want to bring everything forward. So I'm not even sure how much you guys seen. Might have to redo the video. I'll be back and I'm going to check to see how much of this you guys seen. So okay, I went through my video to see how much you guys were able to see. It wasn't too bad. I wasn't off too bad. I mean, I was off with one of them, but I came back up. So I found the one that I was trying to look for earlier. This has glue and that has glue. That I already did this technique on, and I'll share it with you in a second. But the glue is somewhat tacky. It's not 100% proof. But what you get is pretty cool. Just making sure I make contact there. And then I'll use the gold on the other one. And like I did mention, there is special glue for this stuff. I just can't find it. I have no clue where I put it. And I don't even think they sell that stuff anymore. And here's one that's done, but this one's done in a different technique. And I'll share with you that right now. Okay, this one I didn't wait for it to get tacky at all. What I did do was I got my glue, same glue. Let's move these aside. Let's do this one. Same glue. And went for it like this. And then put the foil down. Now you don't need special foil. Look, let's take this one off. See, for this technique, you do it once it's a little bit dry. For this technique, which is this one here, where it goes off to the side and nothing in the middle, which is so darn cool. You basically, what you're doing is it's distributing the paint, the glue away. So what it, see like this, look, I'm going to put it down while wet, then I'll leave it overnight. And I just smash it. I smash it. And you can use a scraper thingamajigger. And then tomorrow, 24 hours later, what will happen is all the glue from the middle had distributed to the sides and only picked up the gold leafing, which this one's silver leafing, over to the sides. And that looks so damn cool. I love it. And then for this one, I'm going to cut it. My own camera. Where did I get any of these ideas? Nowhere. They just come to me. And just playing and experimenting and doing my style and what I like to do and what I would like to see in my home. That's where my ideas come from. The CD, turning them into feathers, I've seen that. But cutting them like this, I have not. And embellishing them, I have not seen like this. And painting them up this way, I have not seen like this. So I have not been inspired by anything that I've seen. Is it out there? Hey, possibly. Am I saying that I did this? No. All I'm saying is how I create and where I get my creation and inspiration is from myself. They may have started from something I seen or somebody said, and then I just go from there. Just like the feathers, the paper feathers. There were no paper feathers except for one lady did it. Yeah, so there were paper feathers. One lady had done them different way than myself and Stacy did them. Washi tape feathers, they were all out there. But fabric feathers I hadn't seen. Now, will they be out in a few years, or are they going to start popping everywhere? Yeah! And is that good with me? Yes! As long as I inspire people to create. And then they take it to their own ways, like this here. So, the cutting the CDs into feather shape is a Spanish channel. I'm not too sure what Spanish channel here on YouTube. I think it's actually a company. Not positive though. And a subscriber of mine had seen that video and she asked me if I could do it, but with my spin, with my own creative thoughts. This was about 6 months ago. The lady is from Africa, but she lives somewhere, I think in Texas or Houston. I do know her name. She didn't want to be mentioned. Don't know why, but that's okay. Her daughter contacted me on Facebook, left me a beautiful message about her mom and what her mom wanted me to do or thought I could do, and she thought of me. So I did. I took it upon myself to watch that video. The lady cut feathers out of CDs. She did not paint them. She did nothing to them. And I did not have this idea of painting until I actually started cutting the feathers and thinking to myself, okay, now what? Now what am I going to do to make them me? To make them the style I like, eclectic, boho, gypsy, one of a kind, and unique kind of woman that I am. And this is what I came up with, and I'm here to share with you guys. Oh my goodness, let's look at the silver one. Oh yeah. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Beautiful, gorgeous. So I do think that I will be cutting all of them like this. And then I was thinking I'd get my heat gun. I can't do it on camera because I can't connect my heat gun in my craft room. Isn't that crazy? It shuts down the whole house. All of the electricity, everything goes black. I have my heat gun right here in front of me. And I can't use it. The only place I can use it is in the garage. So I was thinking I'd get my heat gun and I'd go over these feathers after I cut them to soften them up and to move them around a little more, to give them more of a flexibility to them and pull some of these up. That's my thought. Will it work? I don't know, but we'll try. But I'll have to try it on my own and then come back and share with you guys. So as always, as I always mention, because it darn helps me out, is if you'd like to fund this channel, the little iCard is right there. YouTube only allows us to receive the minimum of $1 and up. And you guys contributing to this channel, jeepers, really helps. Helps more than what YouTube pays me. So that's why I've come to the conclusion, no matter if others find it wrong or shaming, blah, 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 I'm still working. I'm still bringing creative work to you guys and inspiring you guys. So I do think that it's okay for me to ask for donations for this channel. And a lot of you guys think it's okay too. So we will go with that. So anything helps. If you got $1, an extra $1, please click on there, leave your name, leave a message if you like. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I really appreciate every little bit or every big a bit that I get. And it helps me, my husband, my children, my dogs. It just helps us in life. You guys know. And I'm very grateful for everything and all. And, yes. So down below will be the list and links to all the other videos that I suggest you watch first, if you like. And also, there will be a video when all of these are done and up, the whole thing of every single video put together in one, I think the word is compilation. Maybe that's the word, I'm not sure. I'm okay if it's not. I'm not asking for you to be corrected because I won't even remember. Anyways, I love all of you new friends and all of my old friends. I appreciate you guys so very much. You guys help me continue creating, continue being inspired. As much as I say, as much as you guys say that I inspire you, well, guess what? I keep coming back because you guys inspire me with your beautiful, beautiful, inspiring, encouraging comments. And isn't this feather gorgeous that I'm cutting right here? Every single one is so different and unique. And that's what I love about this. Wow. They look like gemstones and geo something. I forgot what those are called. These are gorgeous. Really like them. Hope you guys try them out. Anything's for sale. If you'd like to purchase what you see, let me know. And we'll work something out. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Hugs. Bye-bye.